Hi. My name is Emily, and today a student of mine, Tommy, is going to interview me about my life values and beliefs.
Hi everybody. My name is Tommy and I am a student of Miss J. She teaches my 6th grade humanities class and is crazy.
Well, I may be a little crazy, but at least we have fun.
True that, Miss J. Should we start the interview?
Sure, Tommy. What's your first question?
First, I wanted to know what you think the best and worst qualities are in people.
That's a whopper, Tommy. I guess I would say that the worst quality in a person is dishonesty. Who does it help? Of course, there are times when someone may be dishonest to protect themselves or someone else, but in my experience, lying only digs someone into a deep hole. Many times that hole is difficult and painful to climb out of.
Are you saying that I should be honest about everything? Even when I sneak an extra scoop of ice cream behind my mom's back?
Ha ha ha. Well, not all lies are hurtful, but many of them are. Not telling your mom about an extra scoop of ice cream probably won't be life-changing. But if you're doing it all of the time, it will probably take a toll on your body. I'm sure your mom wouldn't be too happy about it either.
Huh, I never thought of it that way. What about the best quality in someone?
My favorite quality in a person is the ability to be open-minded. Bet you didn't think I was going to say that.
You bet I didn't. I thought you were going to say someone who always turns their homework in on time.
Well, I think that's a great quality in a student. The ability to stay on top of things is a great example of self-discipline.
Self-discipline? Is that like sending yourself to a timeout when you've done something bad? I hate that. My mom loves her some timeout corners.
Not really, Tommy. But it kind of relates. Self-discipline is when you are able to direct your thoughts and actions. For example, if I have a theory outline due next Tuesday, would it be good self-discipline to wait until Monday night to finish it? Or would it be good self-discipline to do it on Sunday afternoon when I have lots of free time?
Well, if you wait until Monday night, you probably won't do as good of a job since you will be rushing to finish. So I think good self-discipline would be to do it Sunday afternoon. But wouldn't you rather go play with your dog outside or something?
You bet I would. That's why it would take a lot of effort to make myself stay inside and get my homework done. Sometimes it helps me to set realistic goals for myself, like do 1 hour of homework, then play outside for 20 minutes. That way I'm getting work done, but not being unrealistic about how long I will be able to concentrate. If I complete my 1 hour of homework successfully, I am rewarded by going outside for 20 minutes to play with my dog.
I see. Wait a minute. That's what you're always telling us to do in class with our projects and stuff. You always tell us to spread out our work so it doesn't become overwhelming, whatever that means, like doing little parts every night so that we are not all stressed out the night before the project is due.
You're right on that, Tommy boy. I got that idea from a theory called REBT. Have you heard of that before?
Red. It sounds like a video game.
It's definitely not a video game, silly goose. It stands for Rational Emotive Behavior Therapy, which I like to think of as being able to make yourself think realistically about what you can and cannot do. Like in my example before, I knew I wouldn't want to do my homework if I thought about losing the whole afternoon to it. But when I broke it down into pieces and realized I would be more productive if I worked for shorter periods of time and rewarded myself with playtime, I did not feel as negatively toward my homework. I also felt really good when I accomplished my goals.
Wow, that remote babble beehive treetop sounds pretty spiffy.
It's not remote babble beehive treetop go off ball. It's rational emotive behavior therapy.
Yeah, Miss J, that's what I said.
All right, Tommy. Do you have any more questions for me?
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot we were doing an interview. Let me see. My next question was, oh yeah, you have told us in class before that you are studying to be a school counselor. Will you have the same values then as you do now?
More or less. You know how sometimes we take a break from humanities to talk about bullying and study skill and whatnot?
Yeah, like once a month we all sit on the floor and talk about how things are going.
As a counselor, I will continue doing that, but sometimes with only one student, or a small group, or even with a class. I will be able to put all of my time toward helping the students at school be successful in general. It is important to me, even now as a teacher, that you all are feeling good about school and yourselves. It is also important to me that you all know there is an adult here to listen to you and be there for you when you need it.
You do take a lot of time out of your day to check on us at school. But will you care about us as much if we're not your students in the classroom?
Of course I will. And I'll still get to see you in the classroom, not just every day like I do now. Making sure you guys know I'm a safe and trustworthy person to come to will be my top priority. The situation will simply change from me asking you all how things are going during class to asking in the hallway, one-on-one, or you coming to me to let me know.
I get it. You'll just be out and about more and have your own office.
That's right. Well, it will be right if the school can find an office for me.
Will your office have as many decorations as your classroom? We all really like how you keep our work up on the walls.
I will definitely want everyone to be comfortable in my room, so I'm sure I'll have decorations or student work up that shows how my office is a safe and comfortable place for all students.
What will you do in your office? Offices always kind of scare me.
My office would be a place where I could privately meet with students, parents, teachers, or anyone else who needed to talk to me. So, most of what will be happening in there is conversations. Hopefully I will be able to use rational emotive behavior therapy to help people talk about and plan how to solve problems or overcome the hardships they are experiencing. Does that sound scary to you?
I guess not. It would be nice to have a place to go where we could talk about problems. Here everyone just talks about them in the hallway and then that's how all the rumors start. I don't like that at all. How would you use that behavioral thingy you were talking about with us students?
Well, I would try to figure out what expectations you have for yourself, and if any of your challenges or problems are being caused by whether the expectations are unrealistic or not. If your expectations are unrealistic, then I would help you learn how to think about your abilities realistically. We would figure out what happened to make your irrational thoughts pop into your head, how you feel or think about that event, how your thoughts about that event make you feel, and then discuss whether your thinking about that event makes sense for you and your abilities. We would then talk about how to change your thinking so that the event matches with your abilities and expectations so that if that event happens again in the future, you will not think irrationally about it.
That's a lot of stuff to do. Does it really help to change how you think?
It can if the thoughts you have already don't make you feel good or keep you from being productive.
That's really cool, Miss J. Well, those were the only questions I had. So I guess the interview is over. Thanks, Miss J.
Anytime, Tommy. Make sure you come and visit me next year when I have my own awesome office. Bye-bye.